more tough last-minute fights than Rob Morrow. I mean, that's the kind of guy that at a drop of the hat will head over to Russia and pick up a bare-knuckle fight. And that's not like an example. That's not hyperbole. He's done that.
Yeah, shout out to you, Rob.
Shout out to Rob Morrow.
Fighters touch gloves. Here we go. Round 3 action. This one has been quick. This one has been ferocious. It's been nonstop. So Bentley mentioned beforehand earlier today he didn't feel a whole lot of nerves, but one thing I observed is he was getting taped up. As you see, Rahmatov go right after him and able to bring him up against the cage. As now Bentley will try and work the arm in response.
So he almost had that Kimura lock as a control hold as well, but.
So coming back to what I was saying before, he didn't mention nerves, but I could tell as he was getting taped up, you know, his feet were dancing, right? The shaky legs, and that's an indicator of, you know, not only adrenaline, but you know, you may be psyching yourself out.
Yeah.
I think it's great to, you know, do your best to keep those nerves under control, but to quote the great Rickson Gracie, I'm scared of everything. They ask him, are you scared? He said, of course I'm scared. And I think the guy that's not scared is silly. You're about to get into a cage, and I think there's a lot to be said for that. Whatever the case, yeah, every fighter's going to handle that differently. But to your point, Raj, I think everybody feels it a little bit.
Yeah, and it's, you know, it's something you're unconscious of as you're doing it. You know, most people who have that, you know, that shaky leg syndrome, it's happening and they're in a conversation, they don't even realize that that's what's going on.
Correct.
Especially fighting someone that you can't really find footage on.
Right.
You know, debuting fighter here with the Kyrgyzstan name. You know, those are always strong fighters, 100%.
It is. We should probably bring in a matchmaker at some point so we can talk about this. Notoriously difficult to find opponents for guys that kind of come from this part of the world. I mean, the lore is real.
Right. Bentley able to get back on his feet, connect with a left hand, and a hard right. Rahmatov still on his feet, though, surveying the opportunity.
Nasty body kick there by Rahmatov.
Something I'm seeing from both of these fighters is they're doing a great job of countering one another.
Right.
Nice left hook there.
Tyler Bentley.
And there you see Bentley with the taunt in response.
Ooh.
And the left head kick.
I think that hurt him a little bit.
I agree, Bernie.
Yeah.
Fast feet for both fighters here.
Oh, sorry. What I was saying earlier is I love that we're seeing countering for both fighters.
Yeah.
So you know that they're training not just their offense, but how to handle the offense and to be defensive and offensive at the same time. Yeah. Guillotine attempt here by Rahmatov.
But the round will come to a close. Both the last 2 rounds ending with a submission hold and the bell being the thing that breaks it.
Oh, you're right, Bernie. There's definitely a bit of a language barrier. Sorry, there's a bit of a language barrier in the corner of Rahmatov. As you know, you have one coach kind of kicking his instructions.
Because it's got to go from one person to the other.
That is a great, great point. Feels like could be anyone's as the mouthpiece of Rahmatov getting tossed around the cage.
Might need that.
Yeah. I love how the corner just tossed it to referee Mike Sim.
It was like a double play of a mouth guard. 6-4-3 double play with the mouth guard.
Good catch.
Mike Sim
Good catch, Mike.
over to Rahmatov. And we'll see you for the bottom of the 6th inning.
Play by play.
Round 3, guys. Here we go.
Round 3. Here we go. Fast action between Bentley and Kozimyan.
I like that little left hand that Bentley threw as he pressed forward.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't know. Oh.
A 1-2 kick combination that Rahmatov meets with a left hand.
You mentioned Bentley taking this fight on short notice.
Oh,
look, beautiful head kick attempt there by Bentley.
Back row.
You could hear the echo in the microphone on that one.
Bentley, or rather Rahmatov, showing no signs of slowing down, though.
But Bentley clearly staying in shape, staying ready so he doesn't have to get ready. He can jump on these sort of opportunities. Nice right hand.
I feel like Rahmatov is slowing down in this round. I think he got hurt in that second round, and now he's more cautious in this round for
That
sure.
head kick, maybe?
You know, one thing Bentley mentioned was he said he knew Rahmatov was going to come out swinging hard, but he felt that meant he's going to burn out if this goes to a third round.
Yeah.
Maybe we're starting to see that. I don't want to make a judgment call on that just yet, but you see Bentley kind of being a little bit more aggressive and less reactive here in the third round.
Yeah. Nice right hand there by Bentley.
Yeah. Nice.
You know, Rahmatov actually had a left-right to the nose bone, but he pulled back on it.
I think you're spot on in your assessment there, Raj. I think at this point right now we're seeing Bentley having success for the very aforementioned reason that he felt he was going to have a little bit more in the tank, and that's impressive coming from the guy that took this fight on short notice.
Yeah.
These are huge overhands Rahmatov's throwing, but Bentley's able to duck away from. Sort of see concentration in the eyes of Tyler Bentley. And there's a 1-2 combo. A takedown unsuccessful.
Really lunges with that left jab there.
Some knees to the gut by Bentley. Now Rahmatov will try for a takedown.
See if we can get those hands together.
So now you see Bentley trying to work the right arm in the process, it looks like.
Yeah, but that sort of thing needs to be a last-ditch effort. If you put all your eggs in that basket, you're almost undoubtedly going to give up the takedown.
So you see Bentley got the shoulder locked in here. What's he going for here, Bernie?
I can't even tell. I have a very bad view.
I'd imagine it's some sort of Kimura attempt, maybe a key lock of sorts. It's very hard to work from that knee shield.
What does he have? Oh, he's got an underhook on that left arm there. He's probably just trying to reverse him or hold. There's really nothing you can do there, you know?
Waning seconds of this contest. And we will take this to a decision. And a little bit of post-fight sparring there. And I think there was a miscommunication. It looked like Rahmatov was kind of going for a good fight handshake sort of thing. And either Bentley thought he was reaching for him or he just didn't want to have any of it.
Tyler Bentley seems to get a little emotional in there, you know? While the other guy's very stoic.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever the case, it looks like the corner of Rahmatov, Kazimyan, very pleased with their young fighter. As well they should be, but I know I tend to say this a lot in the amateur bouts. There's plenty to work with here, though, but absolutely if you're in the corner of Tyler Bentley, taking this fight on short notice, coming out here, and not laying down at all for the very tough Rahmatov Kazimyan. But it seems like this one is going to belong to Rahmatov. We await the judge's decision and the call from Raj Nation here at 11 FC in Willowbrook, Illinois. Maybe still some tabulating going on. I thought this one was pretty cut and dry, Bernie, but maybe
this one, I would
maybe
say
I was wrong.
Yeah, that second and third round were pretty close. So, yep, that's good.
Although the celebrations continue in the corner of Rahmatov. I mentioned it during the fight. Both these fighters looking very, very strong despite limited experience.
Right, they look fabulous.
Presenting your winner by unanimous decision on the judges' score 28-29, Rahmatov Kazimyan!
And as we expected, it's going to be 2 rounds to 1 for Rahmatov Kazimyan on all 3 judges' scorecards as your winner. Rahmatov Kazimyan, Tyler Bentley, not really interested in any post-fight handshakes or any of that stuff right now. As we mentioned earlier, maybe a little drama as that fight wrapped up. We take it over to Raj for a post-fight interview here with Rahmatov Kazimyan, your victor at 11 FC.